Hi, this is Jeff Bush, the president of OverflowWorks.com. Wanted to film a quick 5-minute video on automotive special finance marketing. I've been doing special finance marketing for a long time. Got some exciting new direct mail and Facebook ideas I want to share with you. So background, 27 years of doing direct mail. Started off working for Auto Trader magazine when I was, I think, 19 years old. I had a 35 millimeter camera around my neck with film that had to be developed, and I went around to car dealerships and shot photos of cars in Orange County and put them in the magazine, the printed magazine. That was back in the early 90s. And then I went to work for a company called Picture Perfect Promotions and sold 2,000 car dealers service mailers, oil change coupons. And that company got sold to ADP. So left there, went to a couple more direct mail companies, ran some very large direct mail companies, doing 500 million pieces of direct mail for car dealers and mortgage companies. Sold 4,000 car dealers, special finance direct mail, bankruptcy mailers, low credit score, refi mailers. And then that company sold, and I went and started a mortgage company, and I spent $2.4 million a year on direct mail at my mortgage company. So I've bought a lot of direct mail. I've sold a lot of direct mail. I love working with car dealers. They're actually my favorite clients just because they have their ear to the ground and they're fun to deal with. They move fast, and really hope we can do some business together. We can help you sell some cars, used cars, special finance, or new cars. We could talk about that on a later video. Overflow has been open since 2008, so we're going on our 11th year. We've got a corporate office here in Murrieta, California. We've got our print facility in Wildomar, California. We're an hour from San Diego inland. So we do all of our own printing. We have a truck that delivers the mail to the post office every day in Temecula, California. So we do everything kind of design, data, artwork, printing, and mailing ourselves. Picture of our building, nice Class A office building. We've got about 50 employees. Toll-free phone number if you want to call us, our mail house, our mail truck. So that's a little bit about Overflow. I'll get into what you're interested in. How could we help you? Direct mail and even Facebook in this day and age, it's all about the data. If you have good data, you can make direct mail work. Car dealers have backed off direct mail a lot over the last 5 years and gone to more digital, probably not having a lot of success with direct mail, and it's expensive. So they went to digital because it's cheap. So if nothing works, you may as well go cheap and go digital. But we found a way to make direct mail work with Facebook, with digital, by finding good data. So this is a list of all the data we have by state. Obviously, we pull this data for a 10 or 20 mile radius around your car dealership, or if you're in Fargo, North Dakota, maybe a 100-mile radius around your car dealership. But in the state of California, it's a pretty big state. It's where I'm sitting right now. I just want to show you subprime leases. So we've got 38,000 people who got into a lease, let's say 3 years ago, with a 700 credit score, and they screwed up their credit. So now their credit score is down at 580, and they have a couple months left on their lease payment, and they cannot lease another car. Chances are good. Maybe Ford Motor Credit will dig deep and buy a lease at a 580, or BMW Financial gets pretty aggressive with subprime leasing, but most people cannot get into another lease. So great time to send them a letter and say, we can get you out of your lease early and get you into a nice used car at an affordable payment. So that's one of our databases. We do a lot of mail in and Facebook promotions. Subprime loans, let's say that they're 550 to 625 credit score, and we know they're 50% through their auto loan, so they've got equity. We know their car payment. We know their interest rate. We also do a lot of subprime loan refinance direct mail to bring them into your dealership to buy a nicer, newer car at a lower payment. They might have been a 550 credit score 3 years ago and taken out a 21% interest rate Capital One loan, and now they're 700 scores, so you can put them, in a better car, lower interest rate, better payment. And obviously discharge bankruptcies. We go to the courthouse, every morning and download all the discharged bankruptcies or filed bankruptcies every day. So we still do a ton of bankruptcy mailers that are very effective. So you can see the numbers for the entire United States. There's 300 million people in America, and there's only 266,000 people with a subprime lease expiration in the next couple months, 1.8 million subprime loans, and 1.1 million bankruptcies. So we focus on those three databases. We know the data very well because we've done this for 20 years, so we can get a higher response rate and a good conversion rate for you. So that's a little bit about the specialty data that we offer. Here's a couple samples of mailers. You guys have probably seen these before, but tan craft envelope, first class, third class. Black and white letters are cheap, and they tend to work as well, sometimes better than color. So nothing too pretty, but the bankruptcy case information, the filing dates, the case numbers, addresses, some basic letters, some people mailing bankruptcies that are filed and not discharged yet. So we have a lot of success with this letter on the left side. And the letter on the right is actually a snap pack that folds up and you tear off the sides and it's perforated. We like to bounce back and forth if we mail the same people 2 months in a row. Mail a letter in an envelope 1 month, brown envelope, white envelope, then switch to a snap pack, tear it apart, it glues shut. Real official on the outside, personal, confidential from the finance department. Kind of tricky, it gets opened. The credit card offer is always strong for the bankruptcy people. So that's some of the bankruptcy letters. Subprime loans, I'm just going after people that have a high interest rate on their auto loan, but they have equity. So it looks like this one got pre-approved through Chrysler's co-op program. We're pretty familiar with co-op and can design your letter to get reimbursed. So basically, 3 easy steps. You can see the offer on the letter on the left side. The subprime lease letter, if you've had financial difficulties and your lease is coming due, this is one phone call you need to make. That's the offer. So we know you messed up your credit and you're in a lease and you need a car. You got to give your car back. Time to come see our special finance department. That's the subprime lease. The subprime combination could be leases, could be loans, could even be bankruptcies. So funding allocation, kind of official advisory notice. This is Infinity of Marin up in Northern California, the Bay Area, that's had a lot of success doing used car promotions through our special finance data and direct mail campaigns. Everybody we mail to, we find email addresses on about 70% of them. And once we find an email address, we can match them on Facebook. So they get your letter in their mailbox, and then all of a sudden they see the same offer posted on their Facebook page. So we're doing a lot of Facebook alongside of direct mail. So direct mail might cost $7,000 and Facebook $2,000, but the combination of the two really lifts the response. We're also building special finance Facebook pages for dealerships to really go out on Facebook and promote. What's great about Facebook is special finance customers share it with all their friends who are also sometimes special finance customers. And we make a joke around special finance customers spend a lot more time on Facebook than they do working. So they're spending a lot of time on Facebook, which is an interesting phenomenon to get them to view your posts, click on something, fill out a online auto loan application or a form directing them to come see you. So a little bit about Facebook. Response rates, very average response of 0.5%. We mail 10,000 letters, you get 50 phone calls, you sell 15 cars. That's kind of a national average. If we go to certain states like Iowa or Alabama, these response rates double. They go up to 1%. If you're mailing in California, where these people will get 2 or 3 letters a month from car dealerships, the responses could be 0.25%. So we'd like to talk to you more about how much data do we have in your market? What clients do we have in your market? What could we predict your response to be? We'd like to set up a one-on-one 15-20 minute phone call presentation with all the data in your market area so we can make better predictions and give you an idea of ROI. So this is just national averages, 0.5% response and 20 to 30% close ratios depending on your inventory, your special finance, your lenders, the cost of the mailers. Our costs are pretty similar to everybody else as far as price, but we're hoping we can get you a better response and be easy to deal with, get your mailers out on time, get people coming in, the right people, so you can sell more cars. So that's my quick 5-minute video for this month. We'll try to send one each month on kind of a new product, data, mail pieces, and response. So thanks very much for watching, and we will talk to you soon. You can call the phone number, you can email me at Jeff Bush at overflowworks.com, or visit our website and fill out the form. Thanks for your time.